In this video, we'll be looking at several different browser-based photo editors. So if you don't want to download software onto your actual PC or Mac, or maybe you're going to use a tablet or some kind of Chromebook, something where you don't really have a hard drive that you can have access to that sort of thing. These are some great options for that. We'll just start right at the beginning here. One called Ribbit, RIBBET.com, and these are browser photo editors. Keep in mind they can help you make collages, right on down to things just as simple as adding text onto your photos. There's one here called BeFunky, and at BeFunky.com you can actually download the app onto your iOS device or Android device. For this one, it has its own application already created. Several of these does. And I've actually used BeFunky. I would actually state this one more of a way to add effects. You know, to me, it was more of an effects type as opposed to, say, adding. I mean, you can add text, but you know, overall, I just preferred using the effects type. But out of all these I'm going to share with you, PicMonkey.com is one of my favorites. I'm going to say there's actually two on here that I really enjoy and use a whole lot, and that's PicMonkey, and here's one called Fotor.com, Fotor.com. It has its own application too, so you might want to check into downloading its app. And Pixlr is another one of my favorites. It's another awesome one. And iPicky is one I use a lot also. But now you have to have an account to use this one, but you know, it's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is actually show you how to use this once. And what we're going to do here is, rather than me sign in, we're going to just edit for free. So what you'll do is, you can, if you want to create an account later, you can. So you're going to have to open an actual, we'll use this one here. All we're going to do really is add some text and that sort of thing. So we'll click on the little T here for text, and it'll pull up all different kinds of fonts. I usually use the Chunk 5 or the Ultra, and we're going to hit add text, and you see we get our text box right here. And all I'm going to do with this is just type in the word iPhone Captain, and all you have to do to increase and decrease is just move this up right here, and you can drag it and move it around. You can drag the corners of it here to add size to it. Okay, blend options. You got different things you can do with it, darken, lighten, whatever. We'll just leave it like that. And if you wanted to center it, you could hit center or align left, right. You can add a little fade on it if you want to. That's just all that is your opacity. If you want to change the color of it here, you can do that up here too. We could change that to red. And as you can see, it does a really great job, and it's just really easy to use. You can simply drag it around, right click for more options. And it just up here at the top, you see it put it in there that quick. And if you want to add some different types of backgrounds or little arrows, I should say. You can add those like right there. And we're not trying to make anything. I'm just showing you how you can use these. And again, here's another one here. I'm just showing you different things you can do. And here's some different textures. If you wanted to add to it, to your photo, you could. And all you would have to do is just fill in wherever you wanted it. Maybe in the middle of that O or something. Space. Like so. And if you wanted to fade, you could make it lighter or darker. Again, that's just your opacity. And you see you got a long list of different fonts. I didn't mean to do that. Now, to save that, you just save it. I'm just going to call it Blogging 101 JPEG. Here's your quality. I'll just leave it like that. It's set for 350 by 300. If you want to change that, you can change that by just hitting that right here and put in the dimensions you want. And then save to my computer, OneDrive or Dropbox. I'm going to choose Dropbox. And then just click Saves. And you see the little wheel turning, and that's how fast it saved it. So guys, that's how you can use a browser-based editor, and there's so much more you can do with it than I showed you. However, we don't want this video to get too long, so hope you picked up some techniques in this video. We'll talk in the next one.